Another Netflix random movie, and this one turns out seems to use the same old plot that we've seen multiple times before, one that I've mentioned many times before. Take a group of people, in this case it is 8 people, put them in the one location, and in this case it is a bus station, and let mayhem ensue. And that is what happens in The Similars, a Mexican movie from Isaac Esban, a guy that I will definitely be looking out for, and I'll be checking out his previous directorial effort after seeing this. The movie is set on October 2nd, 1968, and revolves around these 8 not connected people who just happen to be at a bus station on a particularly stormy night. There is a radio that comes in and out of frequency, letting you know that things around the world are starting to go a little bit haywire, a little bit crazy due to this stormy weather that seems to have enveloped the world. Now, I don't want to tell you too much about the plot because this thing is a kind of suspenseful mystery horror thriller, but it does have this what the hell is going on element to it, and it's one that you really have to discover yourself. So we have these characters put together, and they're all very different, but they're all in sort of serious turmoil in one way or another. They're desperate to get somewhere. They're in a transient station. They're looking to get their connective bus ride to the nearest town for various reasons, whether it's to see a wife who is in labour, whether it's to see a doctor, or whether it's to go to a rally, or various things like that. They're all going on. There is this running theme as well of social discourse throughout the movie. It tells you that through the radio frequency when things pop back in. There is some kind of protest going on. So the time and the place obviously has something to do with politics at that time, which I'm not aware of, so that kind of went over my head a little bit. What didn't go over my head was the sheer mood and atmosphere created by this movie. Now, it's got various references or homages in it, whatever you want to call it. It references the B movies of the 50s and 60s and that ilk. But more than anything, this is a loving tribute to the Twilight Zone in my eyes. I'm a huge Twilight Zone fan, and this movie just pushed my buttons. Initially, I thought it was black and white, but what you realise is it's very muted colours. They do come through in certain scenes. I actually thought it was getting colourful the more it went on. The movie is set up very much like a Twilight Zone episode. There is a narrator at the start telling you about one of the characters, telling you a little bit about the tale that's about to unfold, and at the end the narrator comes back in and kind of concludes everything that's happening there. It has a very cinematic look to it. For this one location movie, the camera moves and glides and focuses on certain things and uses very interesting angles to tell the story, all the while keeping this one location very fresh, and it allows you to know the geography of everything round about you, which lets the movie breathe and show you how good it is when you actually have a good idea of where everything is in this building. When things get hairy, and they do get hairy at one point, it's a really strange twist that had me kind of scratching my head and going, what? I wasn't expecting it. And for someone who's seen as many movies as I have, you tend to see most of these things coming. This one caught me completely off guard, and it is terrific. It looks kind of freaky, but it's oh so much fun when you kind of get into it. The twist at the end I thought was very good. Similar to a Twilight Zone episode that I remember that I don't want to mention in case it spoils the sort of arc of this movie. But I liked the way it played out at the end. I thought the actors were all terrific, and just the sheer look and the atmosphere created in this movie was absolutely tremendous. This was a sort of blind watch. I had never heard of it. I didn't know anything about it. I just hit play and I was hooked straight away. I gave The Similars 4 out of 5. There is some astonishing photography on here. The use of colour or lack thereof is tremendous. The angle choice is terrific. The story is wild, wacky, crazy. I don't want to spoil it. I don't even want to explain any more than what I already have. It's just terrific. And if you haven't heard of this movie and you like horror or science fiction, very atmospheric movies that look terrific, this is going to be your cup of tea. It is fantastic. Have you seen The Similars? Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.